Let's go. That's a horrible start, but Tovir's a card. And this is actually pretty good. Oh. Huh. We rate Rockpool Hunter lower than Zubat, actually. But that's okay. I'm a Warlock. I'm going to still take a 2 over a 3. Argent Squire, that's fine. Deadscale Knight is a card. Am I desperate enough to take a Deadscale Knight? I think I'd rather have a Stormpike Commando. I could get better ones. There we go, speaking of better ones. We're gonna take a Firefly. Yeah, definitely a Firefly. Especially with our Tovir. Dark Iron or Harvest Golem? Or Hellfire. Everyone's picking Hellfire. I think Dark Iron's pretty good. I hate Hellfire. I think it's a little early for Hellfire. We can get good value out of the Dark Iron. This is so tough. Because we're starting off so well that I don't want a Hellfire because it'll sometimes be just like an unplayable card. But Hellfire is like if it was the first card, I'd take Hellfire. Like, we already have 2 1-drops. I'll take a Dark Iron Dwarf. It's a little early for the Hellfire. I may have gone for Hellfire, but it was a little later. Darkshire Councilman over Death Speaker. Yes, Darkshire Councilman gets out of control if you're on the board. So they have the same triggers. People want a Rockpool Hunter. No. I mean, Rockpool Hunter is good, but not like a Darkshire Councilman. Good. River Croc. Another Darkshire Councilman. Yes, yes, very good. Let's keep it low. Let's keep going low. MCT. I want to say MCT is totally pointless in this deck if we're supposed to go that low. But it is a tempo card. Cabal Courier draws cards. That's not what we want. Good. Glacial Shard. Another trigger for our Tovir and a 1-drop. We'll definitely take that. Sagwine Reveler. It's not very good, but if we're going solo, maybe we could take it in the deck? I don't think so. I think it should be Spellbreaker. Let's go with the Spellbreaker. We have nothing that we need to hold yet, so Spellbreaker should be fine. Venomancer is a good card. Defile wins games. Servant of Kalamos. We are going for this elemental thing, but I still think Defile just wins games. Cobalt Scalebane, I think it's too good to pass up, even though it's a lot of 5-drops in this deck. Shadow Bolt, yes. Anything with more removal is good. Darkshire Councilman, yes. More Darkshire Councilmans. Well, this is harsh. I think it has to be a Bloodworm, but we really don't want a Bloodworm. Okay, Arcanal Smith. This is like... I can't decide if this is a good or bad deck, because it's like a mix. Gentle Megasaur is fine. Atcherus. I think as good as Stormwind is, we need an Atcherus here, because we have a Darkshire Councilman, so we need to like pump minions out. Not Spreading Madness. We'll take an Injured Blade Master, even though we don't want it. Good, another Dark Iron Dwarf. I will take that. Treachery, Ancient Harbinger, or Doom. There's only one card here. It's unfortunately a Doom. It's a little late, but better than nothing. Oh god, Raid Leader or Ironbeak Owl? I guess it's Raid Leader. We already have 1 silence. Raid Leader will be like a really bad version of Ironford Rifleman, most likely. Summoning Portal? We're gonna blow through our deck so fast, we're not gonna have anything to like Summoning Portal out. Night Howler could be good with this Defile, but is otherwise not very good. Let's give it a shot. Tar Creeper, very good. Especially because we need elementals. We're getting too many 3s though. I kind of want some like non-3s. Ancient of Blossoms is fine. We have enough 5s, we have enough 4s. This will carry on into 6s. We need 2s. We desperately need 2s. It's not a 2. Shadow Flame over Fellfire. I think that's right. Shadow Flame is so bad for this deck, though. Maybe it is just Fellfire. I think I'm actually going to take Fellfire over Shadow Flame. No, we already have a Doom. We don't need a Fellfire. This deck has no reach. Fellfire is not really going to change that. This is not actually that fast of a deck. Maybe it's Unwilling Sacrifice. No, it's not Unwilling Sacrifice. Let's go. This is a really bad Warlock deck. It is bottom 18 percentile. That is how bad the deck is. Bottom 18 percentile. Horrible. So horrible. I'm gonna order some food. I had a lot of chicken for lunch, so now I'm on to pizza. I can't believe that Hunter run actually won 11 wins. And might have gone 12 too if I didn't mess up at the very end and took the wrong taunt. Like, I think I kind of threw that game. Like, obviously no guarantee we would have won. We were still, like, not favored to win, but I thought we had, like, at least a 1/3 chance to win if I took the right taunt. Yeah, that's fine.
Speak your peace.
Sergiato says, Outwick, betting on this run or no? Yeah, let's bet on this run. Oh, well, Merps is in charge of that, so maybe not. So it really depends on Merps.
The sun has set on me.
That's fine. We will keep this going. Thanks for the bits. Morgan Muffles, 100 bits. Says, what kind of toppings, Outwick? Pepperoni, green peppers, onions. I'll add some meatballs. They have really crappy sausage, or I'd add sausage. But yeah, I'll do this. The problem is I never finish this, because it's like a whole... It's not a personal pizza, it's a 12-inch pizza. Like...
My eyes are open. Frames? What happened to my frames? The game doesn't like me eating the pizza. Or ordering the pizza. It's fine. Okay, this elemental's gonna come out. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna deal 4 damage, which means this will actually stop it quite well.
What a bother.
Don't Volcano. Because then I can Ancient of Blossoms and continue this blocking train. Those frames got rough. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like, we dropped so many frames in the span of a very short period of time. Alright, he's pretty screwed. He'd use his removals if he has them, which means he doesn't have them. Which means next turn we could just play a Raid Leader and then win the game. Raid Leader, bad card? It is a bad card. It requires so many, like, situational stuff. Okay, so he's still alive. That is horrible ordering. Summoning Portal, followed by MCT and Raid Leader. That seems okay. Or Ancient of Blossoms go face. Well, Ancient of Blossoms go face.
What a bother.
Okay, he has 3 health left. See what he's got. That's not gonna do it. He's dead on the board. Unless... Nope. GG. There is no betting. No betting on this run because I don't know where Merps is and he has the goat. Sundowner says, at Grinning Goat, hey Outwick, you end up going 12 wins with your mid-range Hunter? I stepped away for a few minutes, loved the stream. No, I didn't win. I think I made a misplay at the very end. In terms of what taunt I selected. And it may or may not have mattered, but
the one I picked definitely didn't work. But we were close. We got 11 with that crappy deck. CJ Gaming CJ says, at Grinning Go, what card? Jade Idol, Devilsaur Egg, or Strong Shell Scavenger? As the first pick, I'd probably pick a Strong Shell Scavenger or a Devilsaur Egg. Definitely not a Jade Idol. I'd go with Strong Shell Scavenger. You can usually get something out of it.
Speak your peace.
Mirake says, at Grinning Go, so Adwicta, would it be fair to say that Merps has got your goat? Yes. That would be a appropriate thing to say.
What a bother.
Charjado says, that Grinning Go, so you mean that anytime you start a draft an hour before stream ends, we should always bet low just in case because of refunds? Maybe. It's not entirely a bad plan. Also, I'm very, very sad about this. Well, I'll taunt damage, I guess. Wait, really? He's gonna take that risk? I have 2 bananas.
A glorious invention.
Talk about a nice suit.
Okay.
Someone called.
1, 2, 3, 4 Defile. I could kill everything with a Defile. I don't know if that's the right play though. Like I need a banana and then the Defile. And we're good. Alternatively, this isn't a winning play, but it's at least a not losing play.
Well played. Come to me, little.
No, good! He anti-tempoed. There may be hope for us after all. This Argent Squire. No, just a Megasaur Argent Squire. That's fine.
The light protects me.
Because what I actually want is for him to play his 1 mana cards and I can MCT. Nope. Oh, that's fine.
You call that a weapon?
I fight.
It's a thing. I did the thing. Fine. Please play another minion. Another minion, please. Minion. Minion. No. Oh, okay, that worked. I'm okay with that. Alright. A good one. That's not good enough.
I've got a huge gun.
Okay. Still fine. Still fine. We have the summoning portal that he wants to kill, but he can't.
No gods, no glory.
Why would you not kill the 2-1? Yes. Kill the 4-2 now. Or that works too. Alright. Dun dun dun. I can hero power, it's fine. Great.
Handle it.
You call that a weapon? I'm
Okay. Raid leader and summoning portal for the win. Apparently. This is what we do now. I don't know why I'm keeping the things I'm keeping alive. I don't know why some things are dying. But we have set up lethal, I think. Yes, we have. And this is the weirdest way I've won a game. Like, without actually doing anything ridiculous, right? Like, without any weird legendaries or RNG. This was just, like, straight up. We won the game because of a summoning portal and a raid leader. And an MCT and a defile. Like... both he has to have the board, and then we have to have the board, and everything just kind of worked together.
Gul'dan versus Maiev.
None can escape my fury.
Your soul shall be mine.
Fallen Sun Cleric. Yeah, it's a playable card. It will take any playable cards. Still don't get why he didn't kill the councilman.
Hail, friend.
Greed, man. Coin out the Darkshire. Play another Darkshire.
You incur my wrath.
Alright, maybe not coin out the Darkshire. Maybe coin out the Tar Creeper. Then Darkshire. Then all this stuff. Let's not get too greedy.
Talk about a nice suit.
Whoa, legendary.
Isherwood says Merps and Oddwick the best synergy in Hearthstone. What's up, Isher? 16 months in a row. Thanks for the sub. Did we do this? I think we do this. I think it's worth it. Because he has the dagger to do it, which means he probably doesn't have a lot of other things. No. Maybe we just Shadow Bolt. We shouldn't Shadow Bolt. Gotta take a chance. Gotta take a chance sometime. I'm taking it here. I could have Shadow Bolted that thing. Gets 1 extra face damage. A little more secure. But this lets the Shadow Bolt actually do something more than that. And this deck doesn't have a lot of initiative. So we're keeping it. That's fine. Hit into the 1/5.
Attack.
We have no other Murlocs.
Amazing.
We could have just Darkshired, but he just hit in anyway. Yeah, this is where the Shadow Bolt's at.
The sun has set for me. Well played.
Are the frames dying again? No, frames are okay. Okay. So we can Summoning Portal, Darkshire Councilman, and then have... Oh, really?
This only works on the simple-minded. You incur my wrath.
That's really annoying. Hey, Kusky says, at Grinning go, wait, Merps and Oddwick are synergy picks? And here I was just getting stupid dragons and Murlocs. Nice. So he's still doing this. Still has cards. Doesn't quite work for me. Summoning Portal, it just doesn't quite work.
Well played.
do this. Just making it weird for him. That's all we can do right now. He draws cards. Great.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Really? He has 2 SI7.
You incur my wrath.
That means he still has SI7. Okay. Not terribly helpful.
Do you call that a weapon?
Amazing.
We're on the board. I think he wants to kill the 0-3, but my only way to win here is to doom him after he puts all his stuff on the board. Okay. So we have a Defile, which will help us clear some, and then we will doom. These are our plays.
This only works on the simple-minded.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what he's gonna do with his SI7.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Okay. Fine.
Quickly,
That's okay.
you incur my wrath.
I need something for like 2 health without hitting into the 1-1.
Amazing.
That'll do.
Speak your peace.
Amazing. Amazing.
Your magic shall not save you.
Well played.
So I don't need cards in my hand if I'm about to doom. I just need him to feel threatened enough to like play all his stuff. That's a good start. Play 2 more cards and I'll doom. Yes, do that. Is he really just gonna dagger? I'm down with that.
Die, mage.
Because I'm just waiting for him to take the board right now. Like, I'm not doing anything. Go for it.
You incur my wrath.
I spread the monster's wings.
Amazing.
Like, I am just preventing my own lethal.
Amazing.
That's all. Whatever he has, I'm just waiting for him to play it. Okay. Oh, damn. Oh, yes! Kill my stuff. Cool.
You incur my wrath.
He has 2, I have 4. Let's go.
Need something unusual?
It's pretty good.
Engaging TC-130. Mental
Amazing.
dislocation.
The light protects me.
I just need to prevent him from going face and I win the game. He needs to go face, and so I need to have a way to punish him for going face. Oh, don't be smart. Good, 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 good. Do that. Don't be smart. Whatever you do, do not be smart. Be stupid. Keep removing me. Do not hit my face. You will win the game if you hit my face, so don't do that. Actually, I don't know.
Wonder.
I have a freeze, a taunt, and a bloodworm for heal. He may not be able to kill me even if he goes face. Alright, fine. I don't care about that.
Quickly! You incur my wrath.
You call that a weapon?
I found you. Well played.
Alright. He hits face.
You incur my wrath.
Good, we have an Arcanal Smith.
A glorious invention.
Perfect. And this should seal it. No, no, no. Do not. No. Bad Swashbuckler. Do not give him the card. There are 2 possible cards. You should not give him. This one's okay. This one's not the problem.
Amazing.
Okay, good. If he twisting nether there, or if he whatever potioned. Oh my god.
Well played.
Oh, or Shadow Flame. Oh my god, 3 cards.
I concede.
Okay. 3-0. We got this. It's a real thing.
Gul'dan versus Rexxar.
Fallen Angel Zello says, thank you for beating this guy, Sai. Yeah. He was annoying, but I let him continue to taunt us. He didn't seem like a sniper. Just an annoying person. It happens. Okay. Could we please get one of our 2/2 drops next turn? One of our 2/2 drops. He has a 1 drop, that's not good. Nope. And that will be the only time I tap this game. Coin. Bear Shark. It's fine. Oh yeah, you couldn't have come sooner. World of difference. If we could have Rockpool Huntered into the 1/1 and then played the 3/5.
In the best shape of my life.
You call that a weapon?
Let him get his 3 damage. Whew. Oh, okay. He didn't wait for his Murloc. That's a huge relief.
Done.
I need to hit his face because his 1/3 will keep hitting my face until I clear it. And I'm not like terribly certain I'm actually gonna clear it. Okay, this is where the Shadow Flame comes in, I think. Or maybe not. Do I even need the Shadow Flame? I don't even need the Shadow Flame. Okay. Shadow Flame seems good. I don't have anything to like do anything with, so I'm like still baiting more of the Shadow Flame. Like, I know it seems weird, but I don't think that was actually the turn to Shadow Flame.
You call that a weapon?
Let's see how the race goes. He wanted to race. We will race. Next turn, I should be able to Shadow Flame the Councilman, and it'll clear his whole board, if I need to. But it's not like he has like anything to deal with this. He has to top deck it. Nice. GG. 4-0, just like that Hunter from last time. Our late game is pretty crap. We're not gonna win over a druid, but we could start really well, and he could not have a swipe. That's our only chance. Nope. That's game. DKSH, that's basically a zoo deck, which is pretty consistent. Kind of. It's not like as zooey as I'd like, but there are enough pieces. Oh, he has a 2-drop. And we don't have a 2-drop. But we need to do this, because this will at least stop him from hitting our face, even if we just hero power next turn. Okay, that's fine. He's gonna 2-1 into me. I'll take it. That was very fortunate. Because now we could Dark Iron Dwarf this if he goes small. Alright, he doesn't go small, but still. Very much appreciated it. Now taunts 3 damage at least. It's fine by me. Shadow Flame, or like a Spell Break. It's all kind of the same. No. Just how good is Web Weave? It's good enough for us to use the Shadow Flame on, so it's pretty good. Oh. This, and then we silence it. Or we just silence it, save this for another turn. I'll save that for another turn.
Your magic shall not save.
Okay, here's taking 6 damage to the face. I just want a bigger summoning portal turn. He's not gonna spread wide. I don't think he has the spread. Yeah. Don't do that, go face. That's cool. Yeah, okay. Raid leader.
You call that a weapon? Dumb bitch.
I could have done the same thing without the 0-4 and gotten an Argent Squire out. Maybe that would have been better, but I don't really want to take more face damage. Because I think he's on to us, and he's just going to try to keep going face, and this will at least taunt one more for my Ancient of Blossoms to actually do something. Or for me to like be able to mostly clear him. Oh. Well. I know what the MCT is doing.
TC-130 into dislocator.
Handle it!
Done.
The light protects me.
Okay. I am okay to keep making these trades. He needs to actually kill this raid leader, or this meat wagon is gonna get too much value. He knows it. Yep. So, wait, what? I'm a little confused. I'm not all that much less confused.
Side effects? No.
Oh, he's gonna heal me.
Speak your piece.
Oh, he's that screwed. I see.
So many possibilities. You call that a weapon? Huh.
Okay, that was a gamble that paid off. Now we're all on the board. He hits that. He kills a 1/1. We're gonna counter kill him. Uh-oh. That's a pretty nice draw for him. Pretty nice draw. I actually need to Ancient of Blossom here. Because it's what keeps the Darkshire Councilman alive. And I need that to happen. Or I don't. Or I don't. I'll just give him a 2-for-1. It's fine. 2-for-1's okay here. Because I'm about to gain health not only from his 2-1 that's going to die, but I'm also my, like, blood whatever guy. I just need to make sure I get through it. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. All fine. I have the board, I have my health, I have a doom. I'm just gonna wait until I can doom him. That's fine. Because I have 25 health, and vaguely the board, and doom whenever I lose the board. So I'm actually going to run out his entire, like, 10-card hand. Ah, crap. Unless he has another one of those. Then it gets a little weird.
I've got a huge guy.
Gadgets and Gazette always gets the
Fine.
Hog Riders!
Fine. Okay. Double trade. I have a Tolvir, that's okay. Oh, crap. That was really dumb of me.
Well played. Winner's move.
I'm ready. Your turn to bleed.
That was not a very smart move. Okay, I only have small cards left. Need to go face now? I have no reach in this deck. I just lost myself 6 health. See, because the rest of this doesn't matter. Like, I've just committed myself to the doom.
This only works on the simple-minded.
Secret agent coming through.
Okay, that's all you got. Oh, yes, please. Is he actually purposefully setting up the defile? I gave myself 2 turns. I could have given myself 4 turns.
Maybe this is too greedy. But I thought the face damage was needed. Because he has more cards than I do. Like bigger cards, so I can't actually just like go to the bitter end. Like that doesn't work.
Nice to meet you.
Speak your peace.
Okay. He has an egg. Ooze. Hero powers. He hits. Quit. So I win.
The sun has set.
GG. So that's what we were setting up. That's what we got. Wow, we actually won that? Yeah, I mean, we had a Doom. So I was just calculating like how many cards I need so that I could definitely draw both of my cards that I needed to establish the win conditions. He could have made it a little more difficult on us if he had a taunt, but I think we would even be able to get through like one taunt. Fallen Angel Zella says, I stand corrected from my original comment. Well played. Yeah, like, that was definitely obviously a misplay, right? That we couldn't make the trades we wanted to. But it wasn't as bad as I think everyone thought it was in terms of, like, the result. Because it just pushed us into the play that we really wanted to make anyway. That wiped away all of our mistakes. He chose to take a minion, too, which is good, instead of hitting our face, which would have been worse.
Your soul shall be mine.
Yeah, let's try to do this. I don't need a Dark Iron Dwarf. Oh, nice.
I smell blood.
Gotta go for the, oh, crap. I thought this goes for the Murloc synergy. My bad.
Is someone injured?
Alright, it's late. I'm gonna get some pizza. Be right back. That was definitely a misplay. Thank you.
You wish to live forever.
Okay, this is obviously the last game. That was a hugely bad misplay, although I think we'd lose even if we just play the Argent Squire after the Northshire Cleric comes out. Yeah, like I don't think there's like a path forward on this.
So many possibilities.
Show pizza? Alright. Let's see what this pizza looks like. I got 4 toppings on it. I went a little overboard, I think. I just haven't had pizza in a while. Okay, this does not look as good as I remember it looking, but here's pizza.
I must consider.
I think this place usually makes better looking pizza, but hopefully it'll be just as delicious. Alright, so far so good. You get some cards.
Your turn to bleed.
I get to do stuff like this. I can Darkshire Argent, which makes it a 2. He hits twice.
He heals, bad things happen.
This is still better.
Get through says, Adwicto, what about your diet? I'll pick it up during the week. Now is not the time for dieting. This is the time for eating fatty pizza. Okay, he plays a card, we hit in, we Stormpike, we're fine. He just got a bunch of cards. But we're generally okay here. I'm letting it cool? Yeah, I'm not gonna eat a slice right now. Maybe I should. No, it's a little messy.
Blessed be this funnel cake.
I'm just setting myself up to lose the game right now. But you gotta take a risk. If I just Stormpike this, nothing happens. He hits, he heals, we lose.
Quake before the earth.
This sets us up to actually do something. Can't left-hand it? Maybe. I'll give it a shot. No. Alright. Still fine. This is a thing. I can't Darkshire. It's not quite enough.
I've got a huge gun.
This is as much as I can get. Okay. I'll go for it. Taking a slice out. Getting a napkin. Alright. We're surviving on the board, but whenever we start drawing, we're going to start anti-tempoing. And that's when we're screwed. Nothing really worked. Oh god. Oh my god. That's not it. The way to win was to get a Spellbreaker. Unfortunately, we did not get a Spellbreaker.
Mine! Oh, mine!
I don't think it matters. I don't think we can win from here. It's not true. We have Doom. We can always win.
You call that a weapon? Huh. Handle it! I'm ready!
Let's go for some stall plays.
Tortola, preserve us!
Yeah, you probably want to trade. Mm-hmm. Here's the Doom.
I wonder.
Yes, 2 cards, just Doom. That was greedy.
You call that a weapon? Huh.
Okay. So here's the game. We're back up. We have more cards than him. He has the board. And we lose.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Almost out of time. I wonder.
Oh, I screwed that up. I screwed the math on that up. I was trying to figure out a way to do it all, but I actually had to use the glacial shard. Well, GG.
I should meet you. Over this.
Yeah, we're pretty dead here. I don't think we're technically dead, but we don't really have an out after this. So I'm just gonna go eat my pizza.
I should meet you.
Speak your piece.
Math is hard? Hey, I'm piloting like a really crappy Warlock deck that's bottom 18 percentile in value to like a 5-0 record here, guys. Take this result any day of the week. Let me get back to my pizza. See you guys on Tuesday. Merps will be here tomorrow with a Twitch coaching session, so if you're a sub, you should definitely check that out. And yeah, I will see you guys on Tuesday. Monthly games. Mr. Ineptitude, 10 months, sup? How's it going, man? Thanks for subbing, thanks for feeding the goat.
Shall be mine.
Thanks, Gades. Thanks for joining us. We're going to toss all these. I really don't know how this deck is 5-1. Here's something that I've realized. I think it's a little easier these days to get to like 5 wins. At least than it was before the Frost Festival, definitely. Like, there's still a lot of people in the arena,
Good to see you again.
in the lower ranks that are just like making like pretty fundamental misplays.
Mind if I roll need?
Zuxak says sleep is only a mediocre substitution for coffee anyway. Oh god, I've had so much coffee. So much coffee. Alright, so we missed our turn 1 and turn 2. He doesn't have a very strong turn 2 play though,
The
so
sun has set for me.
yeah. That's it's pretty fortunate for us. Dr. Stein says, Arukta, did you submit the Goat S emo? Brand new told me it's ready. Well, I mean, I determined if it's ready or not brand new. And we'll have it up for Merps' stream. This is gonna end poorly. That's gonna end poorly too. It's all gonna end poorly. We're just gonna spell break it. Cool. It's a pretty solid Stormpike Commando here. Unless, no.
I've got a huge gun.
We'll Summoning Portal, then Dark Shark Councilman, Rockpool Hunter. Or we could just Kobold Scalebane. That's also cool. This is the use of Kobold Scalebane. It like saves one of your small minions on the board. Mal says that Adukdut's right if Brand New says this right. Just remember that you can't go wrong. No, so Brand New is actually like a professional design person. I'm not. And unfortunately for you guys, This channel is going by my artistic sensibilities. So things are gonna look a little weirder. That's all I have to say. I'm sure things will be better if we all listen to Brand New's artistic sensibilities, but unfortunately, that is just not what is happening. Portal is sick. I agree.
A glorious invention.
Let's go. Look at this summoning portal doing work. Does that mean we'll have a chicken wings emote? No, I just sent a lot of things back to the drawing board for no reason. I mean, there are reasons. They're just like, probably people don't think they're good reasons. Oh, this is good. I don't need to spread that wide. I can hero power once. Casagro, 11 months, says, when will you replace the Coke Zero on the screen? It seems so old and out of date. Hey. Let's respect the Coke Zero for now. It's not dead yet. Alright? It's not like the most alive thing in the world, but it's also not dead yet. Is he about to concede? I feel like he's about to concede.
The scourge will devour.
That's not really gonna save him.
Dingo.
That also won't really save him. I'll just throw this in.
I spread the master's will.
Does poison a shadow flame work? No, it doesn't. It has to be damaged by that minion. This destroys the minion, deals its attack damage. It doesn't actually, like, the Venomancer is not the one that's damaging things. Do we win? 8 plus 8, we don't win. Like, he can't kill that. I don't know what his plan really is, but... Cool. So he's dead. GG. Unless he gets to innervate and then he innervates out something.
Well played.
The sun has set for me.
Done.
I fight.
I was gonna BM, and then I was like, you know what? Let's not rely on my counting ability.
Spectacular.
That hasn't really served us well in the past. Alright, so that was totally carried by Summoning Portal. I bet he feels poorly about his game. He had a whole bunch of good cards, and we had a Summoning Portal. Summoning Portal better than Ultimate, confirmed. Well, we had a pretty, like, solid setup, right? Like, we somehow got the board back. I don't know how. The dragon did a lot of work. It forced a really bad swipe on his part. And then we had the clear board to set things up.
The light shall bring
Casagro says, what can we rely on without Wicca? Math and words don't work. Logic, man. Pure logic. That's all I got. Good. 1, 2? We'll definitely get a 3. We have so many 3s. Wait, are you serious, Elevated Steam? You think he's all spider on the box? I hope that's not right. I don't really want spiders.
Speak your peace.
Adwicta is also an expert on carbonated beverage. Oh, crap. How much do I hate this game right now?
What a bother.
I can't have him start doing that. I can't. Good. Kind of getting bailed out. We'll see. Hopefully we get a 4-drop or another 2-drop. Or a Firefly. That would be amazing. It's not terribly amazing.
When Earth moves, empires fall.
Alright. It's a thing. We'll use it to pop and then play a Venomancer.
I spread the master's will.
He can't buff the attack, so that thing's gonna die. His name is Soggy Toast. That's pretty disgusting. No! Oh, come on. Or he's better than just the Bloodworm. So I'm slowly losing cards, but that's actually fine. We're a Warlock. We just need to kind of hang out for a while. And eventually we'll doom and beat the Priest. Klingon Admiral, 21 months. Thanks for subbing. Interesting. Very interesting.
The sun has set for me.
Okay. This is where we're at. Full on the board. Hope he doesn't have a Holy Nova. It's not the worst if he has a Holy Nova, because I'm still on the board and I can Cobalt Scalebane and maybe even play another minion the next turn. If he doesn't have a way to clear, though, this is really good. Nope, he has the Holy Nova. It's fine. I think he got a very normal valued Holy Nova. Good, Argent Squire, that's perfect. Oh, yes. Next turn we could Glacial Shard. Keep it frozen. Kinda wish it hit the 1-1, but whatever. Priest not having AoE? They don't have that many AoEs. They average like 1 in their entire deck these days. Alright, that's pretty annoying.
Nice to meet you.
I fight.
Okay, we will Tovir. Shield Breaker something else. I mean Spellbreaker something else. And then hopefully start healing up a little. So that's what the worm is for. I think we are back. He is doing something crazy. Hit. 12 years. Spellbreak. I think I have to doom this. I'm about to fall really far behind if I don't doom it.
Possibility.
Good, we get Firefly.
Tortola, preserve us!
Side effects? No. Trust me.
This is pretty good. This one. So I'm setting up the Shadow Flame. I get a Tovier Stone Shaper the next turn with the Shadow Flame, no matter what. I can silence something if he puts out something with a Death Rattle. Unfortunately, the biggest thing in Shadow Flame is this 4 attack guy. But it'll have to do. Why didn't I draw 6? Because I don't need to draw that many cards. I'd rather have the health. That was the trade-off, right? I could get 4 health, or I could get 1 more card. Okay. It's fine by me. Dark Iron Dwarf! I have 2 freaking Dark Iron Dwarfs. Why I am unable to get either of them is crazy to me. Leader makes it 5.
Your magic shall not save you.
Almost out of time. Handle it! When Earth moves, empires
I don't know if that was the right move. There just wasn't a good way to Shadow Flame. Probably should have Hero Powered. Oh no, I did Hero Power. But I had nothing else to play, yeah. I think it's fine. I just need him to like get everything low so I can use a Shadow Flame for something. Good.
Shields up.
Great. Shadow Flaming the 5 attack minion is gonna work wonders. Especially with the Dark Iron Dwarf. Which one do I want?
You call that a
Let's just take this.
hit it very hard.
Die, mage.
And that's all I can do. Hit it again. He's pretty dead. Once again, besides the Doom, the Summoning Portal. What a hero.
You have better.
What a hero card. Jotunborn says the light shall burn you. OMG fine. Thanks for subbing. 17 months in a row. By the way, 2 games in a row that this Summoning Portal was just such MVP, right? It gets on the board, you put taunts out, your opponent can't deal with it. It's so much tempo. Because on the turn you play it, if you play like turn 8 or after, it pretty much doesn't lose any tempo. And then afterwards, you just like triple your tempo. Portal is very good with Doom, yes. Because you Doom, you get a bunch of cards, and then you're already at 10 mana. So, no matter what he does, you play your Portal, and then you play a bunch of taunts. He can't get through. And you win.
Fight with honor. Your soul shall be mine.
1, 2, 3, perfect. We start with this, because it doesn't matter if he plays a 3-2. Okay, fine. Fine, it kind of matters. Oh, ho, ho.
The sun has
Matters in a totally different way. I was like, fine, I'll trade it, play stuff, but I don't need to. He'll Hero Power, I'll trade something, I'll Dark Shard Councilman. Wait, what? Oh, I see how it is. That's fine.
immortality.
Go for it. I'll Shadow Bolt it and then play with Archer Squire. Although he did just
use a Sword of Justice and get really good kills on us. Wait, did he just not hit the 2-1?
The light protects me. Immortality.
That's fine. I think he's trying to set up the consecration, maybe? No, he just forgot. There's no real explanation for this, he just forgot. Cool.
A glorious
KS Jogo, Twitch Prime, thanks for subbing.
For the king!
That's fine. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna spell break that even. It's not worth the spell break. No, it's not worth the spell break. Forehead hit. No. This is enough. This will let me spell break and shadow bolt. Mostly I'm saving the spell break for when he buffs something inevitably. This is like a horrible card to play, by the way, Ancient of Blossoms. Okay. It's a pretty good spell break target. Nor I don't even need to. This is too good of a trade. Like, how sad is it that I don't even want to spell break this?
You call that a
I fight.
talk about a nice suit?
Must I slay you again?
He has no draws on that either. Jeez. This is very sad right now. Very sad right now. I don't know what this paladin can do at this point. He's dead even if he primordial drakes. No, Boogie Monster. Okay. I don't know how he got 7-1. Marsha says, can you check whispers, please?
Gul'dan versus Maiev.
The last person to have whispered me was a couple days ago.
Be mine.
Glacial Shard. I think it's fine to play Glacial Shard first. We'll get a 2. I don't really like this Dark Shard on 3 anyway. Or rather, Marsha, if you whisper it at Grinning Goat, I can't see anything. You have to whisper it at Adwikta.
Nice to meet you.
Dr. Stein said there's an explanation. Adwikta, some people never attack with that weapon. He did attack though. He equipped it and he killed one of my 2-1s. He could have killed the other 2-1. It would have been like a totally different ballgame. Yeah, Marsha, you can't whisper the goat. I'm not logged in on the goat. I'm only logged in on Adwikta. Okay, this is really bad. I will just Shadow Bolt that. Because he may not be able to kill this. Well, actually, I don't know how bad it is. No, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Marsha, I'm getting nothing here. You need to whisper Adwikta. I guess it's Tar Creeper.
Ash to ash.
Venomancer. Okay. We'll just play stuff, I guess. The Venomancer's not doing that much. Like, we have a Defile to clean up if things go poorly. Because otherwise I just want to play this Ancient of Blossoms next.
When Earth moves, empires fall.
That works.
So many possibilities. Murder!
Alright. It's pretty decent. Frosty says, Adwicta, maybe you ignored Marsha. How do I unignore Marsha? Nope. I just tried to ignore her. I can still ignore her, which means I haven't. Oh, that was a totally crappy Valspine. Alright. We're good. Let's see if he got more hard removals. Because I'm willing to just let that stand to kill the Vilespine. Defile value? Yeah, to clear the whole board? I don't need to do that. I'll let him keep drawing. Fine. It's the wrong one to Abyss. But okay. I mean, like, he knows what's the bigger problem here, right? At least I hope he knows. Kyle's K1 says sub and mod still banned. No, I'm not ignoring Marsha. I don't know why Marsha can't whisper to me. Adwicta, try to whisper Marsha. Alright. I just whispered her. I think it worked. Raid Rager? Well, it's about to hit his face a couple times. See, my problem is that no matter what I do... Oh! Interesting. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I spread the master's will.
Go for it. I give you options to trade your thing off. Because he doesn't want that to stay alive. He needs to trade that thing off immediately. Okay, maybe he doesn't. Cool. He is trading the thing off. He's adding a B-Dray. We have a Doom. We have that. MCT. This is all fine. We have a Shadow Flame. I'm okay with all of this.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocated.
We are just going to hit face. We have the Defile to rescue us. We have a Doom to rescue us. We have no reach, unfortunately, in this deck. Well, we have a Stormpike Commando, but that's not quite enough reach. But he's in trouble. Like, if he had ways to remove stuff, he would have removed that raid leader, like, so long ago. Like, I have a read that he has 0 removal whatsoever. Like, he has to top deck any removal that he can get. Marsha says, Adwicta hates me. Hey, I don't hate you, Marsha. Twitch hates you. Hey! I got your whisper, Marsha. Okay, so you were finally able to whisper back to me. Were you misspelling Adwicta? Is that what was happening, Marsha? Marsha says, am I paying bets out? No, we don't have any bets on this, because this started 5-1.
You face
Oh, whoa. Hold on. This game is not won. Although he should have totally swung before he did this. This game is definitely not won.
The light protects me.
Dr. Stein says, Adwicta, don't lie, you hate everyone? I don't hate people. Sometimes I ignore people, but that's apathy. That's not hatred.
Let's see what we can do about this. Okay, that's pretty good. Dark Iron's good too, though. Good Arcanosmith, Shadow Flame.
I wonder.
I can Dark Iron, Shadow Flame. Yeah, I'll Dark Iron, Shadow Flame.
Call that a weapon.
Clearing the board, getting things up on him. Brand new says Adwicta tolerates me.
The menagerie is for guests only.
Okay. Is he like milling himself? Not quite. Alright. Okay. He's hurting me. Oh, this is good.
Your magic shall not save
Nice. He has a... I think he has enough that if he had one more taunt, he'd still be alive. But that was a clutch Spellbreaker. 9-1. Cleon Admiral says, at Grinning Goat, why not dwarf the Squire, hit the Squire in, and Shadow Flame the Squire to preserve the Councilman? Because then you don't kill the 5-5. So then he trades in the next turn. So you get a little more damage immediately. But I think... I want to say the move I did gives him less ability to do fancy stuff. Not 100% sure. My whole goal is to make him be really bad at clearing the board.
Speak your peace.
If I accomplish that, then I'll be fine, basically. Adwicta's Doctors, Dr. Stein. Has Merps ever told you the story of my doctor? So, there was a period of time in Merps' life when he had just dropped out of med school. Well, no, he dropped out of med school, and for a year he was selling Pokemon cards online or something. That was his job. He did that. He made decent money, actually. It either sounds amazing or lame, but it did make real money. Anyway, he did that for a year. And then he lived with me for 3-4 months. Because I was just hanging out. I just gotten out of grad school. I got a new apartment. I hadn't actually started working yet. And so I was his first client. He was training to be a personal trainer. He took the tests and all that stuff. But he wasn't quite a official personal trainer yet. Is it worth it? Do I just raid leader this? No. Anyway, so he worked me to the bone. I would be spasming on the floor of the gym every time, and he would point and laugh at me in public. And after about a month of this, I'm alright, I can't do this anymore. Something's wrong. You're not just working me too hard, but I think something's really problematic. And I went to a doctor, and the doctor basically did some blood tests and said that it was the equivalent of getting hit with a truck twice was what my muscles were feeling when I have these spasms. And so I should stop immediately whatever the hell I was doing, and I should never do that again. So after a lot more tests from there and different specialists that I've seen, I basically am not allowed to work out my core anymore. It's an actual thing where I am not allowed to work out my core. But this just shows you how unfeeling Merps is when it comes to people with physical disabilities. Archer Parker says, apartment without a job, how is that possible at Adwicta? Loans, man. A lot of frickin' loans. Ugh. Alright, that was annoying. fine though, I guess.
Very hard.
Maybe Merce was trying to kill you? Maybe. He also cooked for me. And I survived, so either I'm immune to poison or... Because that's like a way easier way to kill someone than like trying to make them work out to death. Because to work out to death, they have to like physically do it. And you get to a point in your body where you just like stop and you
Back to
puke,
your
you know?
homes. Gadgets and Gazette
Oh.
always gets the scoop.
Damn. It's like, pick your poison. Or, it's like, bait him. Come on. You know you want to buff him. You totally want to buff him. What? Did you just not buff him? I guess that works. This. So I could full trade if I summoning portal, but I don't need to summoning portal. Oh, crap. I messed that up. I messed that up.
Hit it very hard.
That was me messing up a lot. And I could also play the summoning portal on that turn if I wanted to. Wait, what? Yes, kill the... Yes, do that. It's not like I have lethal or anything. Is he really gonna put his whole game on one taunt? Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Fine. I get it. So I don't actually have lethal.
Your magic shall not save you.
When Earth moves, empires fall.
I'm saving the summoning portal. I know how powerful Doom plus the summoning portal is. I'm just betting he doesn't have a steed. He would have steeded by now, right? And I'm basically waiting for him to like run out of stuff. So I can Doom, and then I summoning portal, play a bunch of things, and then he can't do anything, and then I win. Because he needs to keep clearing. I'm not too worried about like him going face.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
He needs one more damage to actually clear.
I must move quickly.
Alright, 1 damage. Do I have it? I do not have it.
Die, mage.
Dark Iron Dwarf is lethal. Fallen Sun Cleric is lethal. Stormpike Commando is lethal.
Mage.
Playing it safe, leaving him at 1 card. We still have plenty of health. I don't want to lose the health. I'm going to be very much on the board. I still have a Defile. Whenever I draw my Stormpike Commando, I still win. And I still have this MCT if he tries to spread. Portal, Darkshire, MCT, Firefly, Argent Squire. That's pretty good. Oh, damn. Interesting. So he wants to be off the board. I'm gonna say that's... Cool.
I'm not ready.
Not good enough. I still have an MCT no matter what he does. I'm not sure Defile actually does anything, but I just need to get through, right? Like, it can't be that hard to, like, just get through. Especially with the Shadow Flame. Like, play a thing, Shadow Flame, and then I'm through.
I must move quickly.
Reporting for duty.
Cool. GG. Look at this Doom into Portal combo that's carrying us. We've done this how many times now? Doom and then Portal, and there's no stopping it. Shadow Flame Defile lethal? Okay, I could have defiled too. Alright, 10-1. This is a really bad deck, by the way, in case you guys are wondering. This is bottom 18 percentile value, and we barely even curve out as a Warlock. Nah, we're gonna lose here. This is... actually, we have 2 drops. It's better than usual, I guess. Save a Shadow Bolt. Like, and they're 2/3s, which are really good against early Hunter aggro. It's a thing.
Do you need a blessing?
Cool. You get a free kill. Well, not free, he gets 2 damage, but and 1 health, but close enough.
Shields up.
It's fine. Fallen Sun Cleric doesn't really have a use. If he hits face, we can Shadow Bolt, we can double trade, we can set up weird Defile stuff. Probably just gonna double trade even if he goes face. No, he trades for us. Unfortunate. We're preserving our health. We're up a lot on cards. We don't really have anything to play next turn. It's a good thing he doesn't either.
The sun has set on me.
It's a pretty bad turn for us. Okay, that could be good. That was not good. That was bad. I could Spellbreaker and just go for the trade again. Play this like super conservatively. Because that thing can get out of control.
Your magic shall not save you.
Immortality.
Let's just keep playing it super safe. Like, it was a beast. It could get out of control. I'm playing this in the most conservative way possible. Like, he's a hunter. He's already run out of steam. We have a Doom now. We're good.
The grave buys you no rest.
Okay, interesting. Hit. It's fine. I don't care that much about it. 4-1-1. Could make the trade. Or I could save the summoning portal for the Doom. I think I'll still save the summoning portal for the Doom. It's too good.
Dark mage.
I'm just preventing damage to my face as much as possible. What's up, Camerouge? He's adapting beasts. He's getting a lot of health. He's gonna kill my 2/5. Alright, that works too. Wait, hold up. I actually can't defile. Like, I can, and I will, but it's not that good.
Your turn to bleed. Job's done.
Oh, it hits it again! I didn't realize it hit it again! Oh, way better!
Such
Very cool. He can go face, it doesn't matter. Like, he shouldn't go face. This, with a 3, becomes a 1. That becomes a 2. I can actually hero power, so I will.
so many possibilities. Nice to meet you.
Heal myself up a little. Setting up this 2-1 to be Dark Iron into that thing. If he wants tempo, he's got to kill off his 1-1, so he won't do that.
You call that a weapon?
Your lifesteal will keep you in the game? Yup. This is where Bloodworm wins. So he should have done that last turn. He doesn't. Oh, I see what he's trying to do. That doesn't really do it. But, you know, I see what he's trying to do. 9 plus 7 is 16. 16 plus 2, not quite. So this is probably happening. Wait, I have lethal? I don't have lethal. I still don't have lethal.
Better to eat you with. You call that a weapon? Take your beat.
That heals me for 7 now. And we are very, very, very far away from death.
Well,
Okay. Toxic arrow. I can't believe we won that. We did start off really well though, right? Like, we started off with a 2-3 and a 2-3 into his place. He started off well too. He started off with a 2-1 into a 2-3 into a what do you call it? Into a 4-4. That was his 1-2-3. And we won that without even ever playing Doom, because he had already no minions by the time we could play Doom. That may have been... No, Bloodworm won one other game for us too. There was a game against a rogue where Bloodworm won it. But this game, Bloodworm definitely carried, because he set up his win condition, and he was right. Like, we were going to get smorked down by him with his hero power before we could kill him. Except we had this Bloodworm. How did we really win that though? Bloodworm. We killed his we killed his win condition.
None can escape my fury.
your soul shall be mine.
Lifesteal's still underrated? It's not though. It's just against Hunter, really. Luzi says Defile was also necessary for the win. That's true.
Job's done.
Good. Defile not underrated? It's not. We actually lowered Defile a bit when we put some changes in on the last update. But it's still like pretty much the highest card.
Talk about a nice suit.
I mean, unfortunately, we don't really have a way to deal with this.
The sun has set for me.
Like, if you play Indra Blade Master, that's just gonna die the next turn too. I don't have a way to deal 1 damage. Oh! This is actually, like, by far the best possible result.
A glorious
So we can actually Summoning Portal, Raid Leader the next turn, and probably clear his board. Like, assuming he just plays a minion with 4 health, and throws his 3-1 in. Okay, definite Raid Leader.
Handle it! Shield Slam!
It's annoying. I have a lot of tempo. I wonder what Death Knight card that is, though. That trade? Well, I needed to make the trade. I have 2 things with abilities on the board. Oh, that's fine. It's a little less fine, but still pretty much fine. Like, in general, I'm okay with how that turned out. Just Cobalt Scalebane this. Or no. Let's just do this. This is fine. I don't really need an MCT. Arukda, how good is drawing a Death Knight card? Pretty damn good. That's why we have Arthas rated so high. Although, his particular usage was not, like, the most inspiring thing. This will at least force him to have 1 damage to get the value out of it.
Handle it!
He has a raid leader too. Okay. Fine.
The dark path is my destiny.
Do I make him deal 1 more damage? Or do I give him the Tar Creeper?
The light.
I'll give him the Tar Creeper.
Looking for me carried treasure.
Weapon has 3 attack and oh shit.
Time for a little blood.
What do you think these 3 cards that he's been holding the whole game are?
I spread the master's will.
Do you by any chance think that one may be a hard removal? Because I kind of need them all to not be hard removals to win this. Alright, that actually wasn't bad.
I fight.
Nice to meet you.
Betrayal? No, that's fine though. I need the poisonous guy to live. Yeah. More taunts? Yeah. You have 1 damage. I need him to not have 1 damage. And then I need him to decide not to go face. Because even if he does decide to go face, I'm not going to be able to finish the job off.
Ready or not, here I come.
What death rattle cards? I don't even remember a death rattle card.
Brothers, heed my call.
And then he goes face. Oh! Yes. Yes. Possibilities of victory. Okay. Alright. So now I have the card advantage, and I have an Ancient of Blossoms. And he has a Bone Drake. Great. Oh, that's right! Another Arthas! Why not? Why not another Arthas? What do I want him to not have? Who am I silencing? Am I silencing Arthas or am I silencing the dragon? The dragon's guaranteed to be big.
So many possibilities.
Your magic shall not save you.
Almost out of time.
Your magic shall not save you.
I need him to play more minions out for this Shadow Flame. It's fine. It's not really fine, but fine.
Speak your peace.
Don't taunt, don't kill. Okay, it's fine. That's why I played that minion instead of these guys. He still doesn't play something. Interesting. I have a Bloodworm that would be good to be played. Stormquake.
When Earth moves, empires.
There's no, like, 5 damage charger except Reckless Rocketeer. Which I'm not terribly afraid of. And we win! GG.
Smart moves. I concede.
12 wins with the Warlock. That was a pretty good combo. I have to like remember that. Doom with the summoning portal. Because the problem with Doom is that you never get the tempo back. And the problem with summoning portal is you need a whole bunch of cards in your hand on turn 10. And Doom kind of solves the summoning portal problem, and summoning portal solves the Doom problem. So when you have both of them in your hand, you kind of just win the game. Alright, that was a close one. We finally closed out 12 wins after hitting 11 wins twice in my last, like, 7 games. It's about time. And we did it with a really crappy Warlock deck. But we totally abused this, this Doom, combo with the portal. So I think it's time to craft a golden portal. That was definitely the MVP. We have a new thing now, right? Where we craft a golden version of whatever card was MVP. Bottom 18 percentile in value, but it did have a bunch of board clears, right? Shadow Flame, very clutch, Defile, really good, and it like barely curved out, and that was good enough. So now we're going to craft a golden portal. Never thought I'd have to say those words. Not that portal. That's not as good of a portal. Oh no, we have 2 golden portals. Never mind. I guess maybe it's a golden Doom then. Wait, do I not have a Doom at all? I guess I don't even have a Doom. I don't have a single Doom, and now we're gonna get a golden Doom. It's pretty cool. Ooh, you see that? It like sucks so much power in it actually changes the color. I like that. Golden Doom. I can't believe I didn't even have a single copy of Doom. Lol, the flavor text, yeah. Golden Common. Hey, we got a Golden Dark Conviction too. Nice.